I think I know what's stopping you from I think I know what's stopping you from I think I know what's stopping you from being creative. Ginny, I think I know what's stopping you from being creative. Too many art supplies? You are looking around your desk, around your art studio, and you don't know where to start, where to begin, how. I invite you for some art journaling session with me, and as you can see, this is all I have for today's project. Limit yourself with the supplies. Let me show you what I have here. Some basics, really. Get yourself set up. Just get few things. Your favorite things, maybe things that you just bought, maybe things you are afraid to use, maybe things you are totally love and afraid to use. It's time. How about getting an old book? I have an old book only, some coloring pencils. I do have two basic things for my pages. This is a Gesso, transparent clear Gesso, which is a great primer, fantastic primer for any project, whether you are journaling or maybe doing canvas. I have a glue, of course, regular basic glue, nothing more than that. Pritt stick or however, glue stick, school glue. I have some spray, I have some stamp and ink, and I have some masking tape, really cheap supply as well from any hardware store, and some papers. That's it. So papers, colors, let me move, colors, and some basic medium for pages, and that's it. I mean, I have a pen, but like you wouldn't even count those. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 7 if you count the mediums, but it's not about how many really we're gonna use. It's about you to start. I think over the years I've learned that we do, like having art studio, having a kitchen table filled with supplies. Basically, collecting art supplies, it's a totally different hobby, as many of you says. Like collecting art supplies and crafting, it's two different things. So I agree. We do have too many supplies. Nothing wrong with that. Only if it's not stopping us from being creative, from crafting. I have to say that I do see many people being like swimming in supplies, including me, and not using them, which is such a pity. Please use them. Don't be afraid. Don't be worried. Just start. But I do believe that getting basics to your desk, just setting up yourself just like that with basic, like get one page. Like this one, for example, have some elements to be used, some basic, you could be magazine, old book, music pages. Just get some basics just to get you started. Because the worst is to start for many of us. It's like you think that. I don't think it's bad to start. I think it's such a wonderful opportunity to start. Starting, it's like a new beginning. And I love that, truly. What am I doing right now? Nothing serious. I'm just placing some tape over my pages. Now I'm using old book. I'm using old book, having my pages in it. I glued down 2 of them. Maybe I'm gonna even grab a 3rd one, because I like my pages to be thick enough. So getting 3 pages together, especially in an old book like this, it's fine, it's perfectly fine. Especially that if you want to finish up this book sometime in the future, if you will be like filling 300 pages of art journaling, it will take you forever. Plus, the pages will crumble on you. So yeah, gluing them together, it's fantastic. This page, have you seen it? It's been only posted last week, and so many of you have seen it. So many of you loved it. So many of you found it, that old Marta in this kind of shape or form is back, and you love it, and I love it too. But today we are limiting us to supplies, limiting ourselves to less perfections. Is it like, yeah, we're doing a little bit of abstract, guys. We're just gonna have fun. So I'm getting my tape over just to create a little bit of interest, just to create a little bit of texture. It doesn't have to be straight. I'm gonna start grabbing the pages as well. Now 5 supplies, it is just like, we are just agreeing on that. If you need 6, fine. If you need 3, fine. If you prefer to have maybe 10 because it's gonna helping you out, good. It's like a little bit of how can I say, it's like a little agreement between you and me. And you know what, I'm missing a tiny bit of color, I think, so I'm gonna grab one more page. I mean, these are like beautiful pages. Maybe this one. Oh, why not? I'm gonna just grab some page that just to have a little bit of a color happening in general, because I think we miss a little bit of a color, so we may have it maybe here or something. I am randomly collaging. There's nothing serious, no rule in here, just collage away. We're gonna do abstract. We're gonna just grab some colors, grab some fingers to your pages, and just enjoy it. Then when people ask me, why do you do it, the answer is always the same. It's a pleasure. It's a great feeling of accomplishment, a page, but the most important, it's the actual process of filling in the pages. I just totally love. So I would love you to just see it as a process of healing, process of maybe taking your mind off. It's also arty, of course. We love being arty and we love making pretty things, but I would love you to just focus on the actual process of, like, even putting these elements. Like, have a think, have a look what I'm doing. You can actually completely, utterly, is there saying like that, completely, utterly do exactly as I do, and that's fine. Copying, following someone's steps, it's perfectly fine, as long as you not claim that you came up with this fully on your own. You can say inspired by, but it's good. This is how we learn. I do copy others' work as well, in terms of looking at it and maybe taking 1 or 2 steps, maybe taking the actual color from someone's idea, maybe taking the composition, maybe the idea of general project that I'm like, oh, I didn't do that for ages. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Oh, great. So it's okay to follow up someone's steps. It's fine. Please don't worry about it. This is how we all learn. The whole world revolved around learning from each other, copying each other's ideas, giving them new life, maybe, having it a little bit different than the original ones, changing it. There's always a change in, even if you're copying, unless you really are able to copy like a 1,000,000% exact, but there's always a change in the new project. So even when you copy it, usually it's like it's hard to do exactly it, and it's great because you're learning how to do things. You do it your own way, and you're just simply enjoying the process, and grabbing some elements from someone's work, and I love that part. I think it's fantastic. Now my idea is, I have my collage done, so kind of, come on, it's basic. You have to admit it. It is basic. Some old paper, some old book pages, some tape. That's it. There's nothing to be triple thinking about, like, no. And I'm gonna use my clear gesso. I'm using clear gesso. Why? Oh, this brush isn't the best of the best. I would love her to be more. I'm gonna clean this one. I would love my brush to be very much like nice and fluffy, nice and delicate. Yeah. So this one is much nicer, so I can go up and forward, up and forward. So I wanted to say that I'm using clear gesso from Little Birdie. It's still unavailable unless I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me. I'm waiting for them to have it back in stock in the USA store, because the price of this gesso, it's unbeatable. The quality is unbeatable. I love it. Get 5 jars right away when it arrives. But honestly, if you don't own transparent gesso, can you use anything else? You can. Of course, you can try to substitute. No problem there. Try it out. But in the long term, in the long run, I suggest you, please do supply yourself with the transparent gesso. Even if you're very much budget limited, do save for it, because it's gonna change the life of your projects. It is a must. If I'll say about the collage work for me, because my style is my style, my way of doing things is my way of doing things. For me, a transparent clear gesso, it's a must. And the reason I love this one is because there is no grit in it. It's a purely transparent, not white tissue, transparent tissue, because it happens. and it does glue down as well. It can work great with the tissue papers and stuff. So please, I suggest you to, one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab I'm gonna grab this one. This one is, I know we're using 5 supplies only, but I'm gonna grab just a tiny touch of that like tissue paper, and that's it. I'm gonna have, or maybe 2 of these, or maybe 3 of these. It is just such a pretty tissue paper from Tim Holtz. If you're wondering, this one is Tim Holtz, and I'm thinking to maybe use it. So I'm grabbing paper, but anyway, even if we're gonna count like exactly, paper is a paper, so supply yourself with color, paper, a base, and that's it. Like, you really don't have, like, the actual process is pretty simple, I think. Process of collaging, like, you can really simplify that if you think about it, which, as you can see right now, I am simplifying, because having just literally, you don't need to have this exact tissue here. I'm just adding it. Oh, do you know what? No, this time I'm not gonna. Look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be changing the. No, let's keep it as I said. No tissue, so just paper. Sorry. Marta, you goosey gandarino. Okay, so we have that, and it's pretty. We're gonna dry this tiny bit sheet, and then we're gonna start coloring. I have different supplies. I have Lamy, which is like my Stabilo Woodies, different shades. I've done test on these crayons, if you wondering. I love my absolute Stabilo Woody 3-in-1. If you don't own them, get them. It's a lovely buy. Get the biggest set right away, not the small one, because if you get the small one, you'll regret it. And I have also scribble sticks from Dina. I just have a mix of these colors here just to see what do we need. And also, I wish you to understand and see that even being creative, like, this is really taking me 10 minutes right now as I'm recording. It's 10 minutes. Our journaling can be 10 minutes project, can be, well, maybe not 10 minutes because it will take me a few more, but even like this is already lovely. You can doodle quickly, doodle, and have a title, and there you go, and you're a little bit of your what I wanted to say of healing our journaling is here. Here it is, tiny process, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Just do it, just don't overthink it, you know. I have this tiny crazy idea, and I'll show you what I mean by that. I didn't get that black liner here, but that's okay. Oops, that's okay. Oh, it was extra ASMR. I'm thinking to do a little bit of going here. Yeah, this is not gonna be the best to write because it usually is not. But let's try it again. I'm gonna grab a different one. So I'm gonna do a little bit of doodling. I'm standing, so I'm not near my page. I'm not thinking about what I'm doing right now. I am certainly not trying to be very much precise in here. I'm just doodling and just making it pretty abstractish, different, because what I love about art journaling the most is the freedom, it's the unlimited ideas, and also that really the projects are so different. I think you can be far more creative on paper, flat journal pages than canvases. I truly believe that. If you disagree, let me know. But how about, like, what you prefer? Do you prefer art are you on the art journaling team, or are you on the canvas team? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know, and why. Maybe your answers will help me to create new content for the video, because I think we can have a discussion, and for your reasoning it can give me the ideas of what to record and why now next time, I think. But anyway, look at this doodling, it's so freeing. I'm holding, like, it's nearly falling off my hand, and I suggest you same, just don't overthink. Just, if it's not writing properly, that's okay. I'm gonna grab a white gesso in a second anyway, so it's like, you know, it's like it's as if the baby, it's here literally. If the baby is like doodle 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 doodle. By the way, how are you today? I hope you're well. I hope you are well. I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you our live stream project. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. And whoever was able to join for the live class, a free live class, this was a free live class, I'll give you the link as well. Whoever joined, thank you so much. If you have been able to join, thank you so much for your huge support. I do have to stress that because afterwards it was like, wow, so many have you joined. We had like 400 people at some point watching together. That's crazy amazing. I'm just a small crafter, you know, independent crafter. So for me, means it's huge. Like it is huge to have gathered so many people of the same interest in one place. I just loved it. So thank you for being there. And you shared so many amazing projects in the cafe. I have to still get back to it and see. How do you like this? Because I love it. I really love it. I'm chit-chatting, have no drink on my desk because I didn't think I'd be this chatty. Good things are coming. Like, I mean, the good feeling is there in me and I love it. I love it. And you gave me such a boost of confidence with the live stream. Thank you so much for it. I mean it. I'm doodling around the leaves as well. Look, just like as if Hannah would doodle. No offense to Hannah's artistic abilities, but I think the more random things are and the more kind of silly billy they are here, the kind of, I think we just getting our artistic and I'm gonna grab a white one as well and just do exactly the same with the white one. Now if you're wondering, both of these are Artesas. Get whatever you have. Gel pens from my Artesa. I have no link, I think for them, no code this time. Maybe if I'll get it, I'll post it. But anyway, get any white you have. This doesn't seem to be working well this time. It usually does. Maybe I grab a different one. Maybe this one will work better. Oh, there we go. Maybe for some reason this one have finished, or whichever. So I'm gonna use the white one as well, going around. So I wanted to say a huge thank you for being on the channel and for supporting, because you are constantly giving me this push of, Marta, come back here, Marta, we are waiting, Marta, we love your videos, we are waiting no matter what. And that's so beautiful. Like it means so much to us creators, you know. I'm so happy to be able to free craft in the daytime, because usually the last year or two I've been only mostly crafting in the night when kids are in bed. Hannah is in school right now, in the preschool obviously. Emily's in school, so Lucas is doing shopping. Happy days. So I could come here and freely. I had my desk clean and ready and pretty and ready to just grab a few things. And I knew that 5 Supply journal, you love it like 2 bits. Me too. And yeah, I think it's gonna be beautiful page, because it's gonna be so basic, like so silly, so different, so wow. Okay, what's next? 2 ways of looking at it. We could do it like, I'm gonna get like white gesso, a little bit of white gesso. But 2 ways of looking at it. I'm thinking like, whoopsie. I'm thinking like where do I place this white gesso? This is a random placement, really. However, my heart desire, I always says, because there's no, I'm not having any rules right now. Just however it feels good. Less of white, more of white, or however it feels. In some places less, in some places more. But it is like, oh, I love it. That's it. I think I would just end it up here, and that's it. That's it. I'm gonna clean my finger, dry this, just so that we can then start adding colors. So tiny bit of gesso, as you can see, nothing too crazy. Just like, if you don't have white gesso, use the acrylic paint. White acrylic paint, it is not the same because it's not a primer. It may be hard to write on top of it. Things may not blend in. But try it out. Why not? Why not just go for it? Just use what you have. Please. I'm thinking as well of the color now, but let's also focus and have a think of the focal point that we wish to add. I'm thinking that either this, but it's huge, so I think I may just end up with having this funny color car house. This one is from my scrapyard collage pack in my online store, maremismallart.com. It's a 2 size A4, it's a bigger one, or A5, it's a smaller one. Love both sizes for different reasons, but get yourself whatever is good for you. But I'm pretty sure that in any magazine of home living or something, you are more than well able to find some cool house that you can just connect, join together with some crazy elements like I've done here. This is just a suggestion, really. Just a suggestion. You can use whatever it feels good as your focal point, because I have been like butterfly-ishy and flower-wishy. I always am, so this time it would be such a lovely change, I think. So that's my plan. That's what I'm thinking to do. I'm gonna finish this, and I'll be right back, grab some drink and be back. Okay, 20 minutes later I'm back to you with nearly finished collage. No, not yet, but we started from this house car thing, so I fussy cut that. Then I thought, oh, how about like a doggy house or something, but I put it there and I quite liked it. Then I fussy cut this lamp, which is like a flower, which is like a crazy collage idea. And then I thought, how about some person? So yet again, I fussy cut this little girl, and from my actual digi papers I was like, how about some mushroom? And then I was like, a dress maybe. How about this? Actually, look, she is like a beautiful ballerina. Okay, so I think I like that, quite like that. Maybe even like this, maybe even shorter, so she is like, oh, maybe actually, wait, maybe that's what I'm gonna do. If you're wondering, I'm gonna tell you where I got all these elements, but honestly, check your libraries, check your maybe friends' magazines. Maybe you have magazines. If you don't, yes, maybe you could get some collage book or something, but check it out first what you have. Now, I know how it looks. It's a little bit maybe crazy even, but I like it. I really, really love it. I have some hands too, because this is from the digi papers. I have some hands as well. And this one, it's like together. We can still use it. I don't know, let's see, it's a little bit too much, is it? But I think I love mix and matching all of this and having this a little bit crazy. I just love it. Oh, she has hands already. She's so much fun. She's beautiful. So let's see what we're gonna do, because I think this collage can just lead us somewhere fantastic. I love it. Oh yeah, and let me show you the scrapyard, because I don't think I showed it too many times. Scrapyard comes in 2 sizes. Let me show you quickly. Look at the back. It's just amazing. This is the idea of Lucas. He saw this looks like a scrapyard, like things, and then things are falling down from the shelf. So that was Lucas's idea for the back cover. But let me just show you quickly what we have in this beautiful collage book. I absolutely adore it. It's quirky, it's crazy, it's strange, it's really have tons of elements. I mean, seriously, it's quite unique, if you can tell. And I have made it together with Anya, my beautiful friend. She was part of a creative process for this book. I'm super grateful for that, grateful to her. It's just an amazing collage book that it's super awesomely different to what's out there, and I'm very pleased, very proud of it. It's like a scrapyard, like leftovers, like really junky elements joined together in the paper world, and the crazy flowers, crazy houses. So I think sky is the limit. Like, these are amazing. I mean, on its own. I love these pages as well. So, and there's a size smaller. You can get both, you can get one. You can just look in your own stash and get nothing else, because you already have tons, I'm pretty sure. And these things are from my digital paper. Some of them are free on the coffee page. Check the links below, or plenty digital papers on my website as well. So I gathered these things from scrapyard, and also I have this, I don't know if it's matching. Maybe it is. Maybe, like, it's a little bit quirkiness in it. I just like it. I don't know. I'm thinking, or maybe we just have her only, and maybe some sort of without the house, some sort of like what you call it, like oh, Marta, I want to say lass in Polish. In English it's called woods, I mean. Back to you. Things have changed tiny bit slightly. I don't know where this came from, how this happened, but I am slightly changing the plan. Just slightly. Building a little bit of a scenery, of a collage of a girl being in the woods, although this woods is not really a real woods because we have like a flower that it's pretending to be a tree. We have some mushroom that is actually yeah, huge. And we have some fun clock. Anyway, I think it's fun, and I think I like it, and I think it's good to have fun. So collages like this way to create some sort of scenery, I love it. Actually, by the way, if you're wondering, this particular flower is from Free Papers, I think, in the coffee page. If you're not familiar yet, there's a Buy Me Coffee website that I have prepared 3 pages for everyone to use. You can put 0 amount of money and download it for free, or you can put whatever amount of money you wish. If you wish to donate a thank you as like a coffee or something, you may as well do that, but the idea is that it is created for everyone to use freely and free. So please don't feel obliged. Okay? Okay. As you can hear, our fridge and freezer is making noises. That means Lucas is back. Lucas is back. I'm not too sure I would like her to be this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. No, I do love her, but I just have to double think. But anyway, let's just have her leg is in here. She's gonna be in the middle exactly. The noises, yes. My Lucas always does shopping. I meant to go with him, but I said, you know what? How about I'll do a little video? So I did. So I'm thinking to have the wings as well. Why not? If it's a fairyland, oopsie. If it's a fairyland, she may as well be a fairy-ish kind of. It's a ballerina connected with being like a scrapyard girl. Being ballerina, being everything and anything she only wished to be. That is cute and quirky and very strange, and I love it, so I'm gonna leave it. I think I'm just in, like, since months and months now, I'm a huge... Sorry for all these ASMR noises from Lucas. He's probably pushing some frozen peas in the fridge or freezer. I'm since few months now, I am in huge love for these collages and all. I just love it so very much. Oh, how cute is that? I just love it. I enjoy every second of it. I enjoy making this a little bit of a crazy, a little bit of fun. I'm just moving because I thought to maybe have a play with something on her head, like animal ears or something. Oh, wouldn't that be cute? See, actually, this one is from Digi Papers as well. Sorry. Oh, it's tiny too big. No, it's perfect. I'm gonna leave it. I love it. I love it. Now that is how that just kind of added up this something else that I have been missing size-wise as well on the page. I felt she's a little too low towards this, and anyway, it is tiny bit too big, but that's okay. Look, that's okay. That's even better. You know why? Because you can see it so very well now from far that she has this quirky ears, and she's the cutest girl ever. She's totally strange build up. Like, this is a part of the bottle that she is. This is a princess. This is some old lady kind of vintagey, like there's plenty happening. Now I'm gonna just grab some transparent gesso, cover this all up here nicely, so we can do a little bit of, like, I haven't planned this collage at all. It meant to be abstract, so forgive me that 5 supply journal being 5 supply collage. I'm gonna call it this time 5 supply collage. That's a good one. 5 supply collage, how about that? And we will be collaging like this, more of the images, and having like a quirky element and just a basic background and cute people and things on the pages. 5 supply collage, I love that. I really do. Okay, I'm gonna leave this to dry. No, I'm gonna dry it because time is an issue, because we have an hour till collecting Hanushka from school, from her preschool. Yes, the baby is in the preschool. I know how it sounds, but life is life, I guess. That's how things are. Let's dry this and I'll be right back for just the coloring part, and yeah, let's do it. Both of my pages are dry. And I was just looking at it thinking how different to my normal ordinary ways this happened, because I've doodled before rather than afterwards. I usually would doodle when things are already done and dusted and I'm nearly finishing my project, which here doodled happened beforehand. Quite interesting, I must say. Now also, I would probably normally jump in with some proper outlining and stuff, but you know what? I'm gonna go for a different sort of coloring this time, and that's going to be provoked with the abstract way of feeling, I hope, for the project. Let me just grab some water. Of course, as always, I'm late with putting my water in. Just a tiny sip of water that we need, and I'm thinking to just jump in here with the colors, just to have a little bit of collage color in place. Let's see how this is gonna be. That's interesting. How about a little bit of maybe this green here? I'm just kind of trying to color it differently than what I usually normally would color, just to have it a little bit of a, I don't know, different maybe feel, different sort of love for it, just to see how things can be done. Oh, I like the, oh sorry, that's Lucas. I like the fact that this is not permanent in this matter. Let's just add, I'm gonna just play with the color, play with the shades of colors that can be just happening lovely here in the edges, grooves of the project, something like that. And I'm gonna probably try to coordinate colors going towards the what's on my images. So if my images are tealishy, yeah, if my images are kind of greenery here maybe, yes, I'm gonna jump in with that. So I'm coordinating slightly colors going same as they would be on the elements, on the pictures. That's nice. That is nice. Let's see, even more. And I'm far from precise. Far from being precise here. I think I just would like a little bit of, I don't know, trust in myself that I can actually do it different than normally, and just trust the process, Marta. Trust the process, process, you know, that kind of way. I'm just mixing different colors that I thought they kind of be beautiful here. Why not? And I think a little bit of that green maybe as well here, because we do have a green in here. So why not? How about that gold? since we have some of the leaf of the butterfly being goldishy, and we have some yellows, and oh, that's even better, matching color to our mushroom. I still wish to keep and maintain the background old book that it's there. I think it's just lovely to have it there, so that's just keeping in mind. I'm keeping this in mind, definitely. I am having fun. Maybe I'm not saying it, but I hope you can see that I am totally loving the process and all. I'm gonna grab maybe a little bit of this one now. This is the actual Chinese ink from Derwent Inktense. Reasoning for that is I'm thinking to have it a little bit of darker-ish sort of feel to the elements in some places, so that they can be now. It is very much of no rules of coloring this time. Like, it's usually this time, but this time is really like no rules. I don't know what I'm doing. This is certainly like a process of, let's see where this takes me. Like, if I like it or not, I may just love it more. Let's just go for it. So that's exactly my way of feeling at this moment. I think I'm gonna just add up a little bit more of these darker sort of where I have been doodling as well. I will just go with this darker sort of feel, darker of that Inktense, to make it even more contrasting, you know. And oh wow, I love it. I really love it. Now how about tiny bit going there. It's always so interesting to look at things from perspective, from far away. I'm gonna dry this tiny bit, and I think we can still do a little bit of doodling even on the kind of when the things are a bit wet. Why not? I love the very much of mixture of colors. Very interesting and very much intense and lovely mixtures, like nearly rainbows going on around. I love that. Wow, love that. Maybe a little bit of here. There we go. And you see, when you have your transparent gesso, it does help you to basically be creative with your coloring and trying to really do different things, because your gesso is there, and it allows you to, you know, have the mixture of colors, have the colors blend in well. You're not sinking in through the page. And also, I'm gonna dry this and come back to you. Everything is dry, and something came to my mind. I haven't been doing this for ages. How about a little bit of a white dots doodle kind of idea? Yes, but before that, maybe we'll do a little bit of, I even sat down for that. How about doing a little bit of like like doodle around her, but seriously, like imagine it that you completely, or maybe use your non-dominant hand, maybe that's gonna be even better, so you're gonna be very much less precise and just seriously, oopsie, just really being not so very much worried, because I think when you use your proper hand, obviously you kind of more precise whether you like it or not. So look, using non-dominant hand can even make your, oh, that washed off. There we go. So use your maybe non-dominant hand. So I'm left-handed, so I'm using my right hand. That must be quite strange to watch all these years my videos, me being left-handed. I think some people have found it very handy. The left-handed people found it very handy, and I don't think that to most of you right-handed, I don't think it matters at all. But that's quite interesting, isn't it? To watch me being left-handed all these years, like, oh, do you know what, using non-dominant hand, it is actually quite fun. No, it is super fun, but it's quite difficult, I wanted to say. So yeah, okay, she is done-ish. And why do I want this to be not so perfect? I think I would love to break the cycle of being so perfectionism in the scrapbook industry in general, cutting, measuring really precisely with all these scoring boards, and not scoring boards, like scoring boards and things like. I just think it's no need for being, well, it's good in certain things, but I think we think that that's how things supposed to be, but like I'm far from measuring. Sometimes I just don't do it, and I think I would love to break the cycle of you thinking that everything has to be matching right up there and be perfect and all. No, look at it, it's like, it's certainly far from being perfect. Okay. How about a little bit of doodles? Let's start with, oh, that's tiny. That's awesome, actually. Wait. Oh, I could doodle her this way. But let's start from this one, maybe. And let's make her dress even more, because there were dots. Let's make it even more dotty. How is that? And that's gonna be super cute, I think. I love that. Okay, so we have more dots on her dress. I'm using white Posca pens, of course, forever favorite, best of the best Posca pens out there when it comes to white, for the definite. I have made a test. If you didn't see it, I invite you to check it out. That is so cute. That is so cute, and I love it. We're gonna do, how about doing exactly the same thing here on this mushroom. Hello, mushroom. I think he deserved to be spotted. I think so. I think I'm gonna be finishing shortly as well. We will collect Hannah together from preschool, and even Emily said that because on the way back from Emily's school she's able to actually go to Hannah's school, but not sure if on time, so she's gonna see if she can be on time today. So we may be, the whole family may be walkie-talkie together today. That's gonna be awesome. So we may go for a walk with Lucas to pick up Hannah and meet Emily on the way as well, which will be so good. And excuse me, I certainly have to look after my voice, isn't it? All these chit-chats. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. I'm gonna doodle her tiny bitty, because I think it's so cute. So cute. I'm gonna doodle. How about doodling even more of her beautiful clothing, like tiny bit. Abstractish bit, like, no, I'm not. There we go, like a tiny bit, like a tiny bit, so it's like brighter, visible there and all. So there we go, her shoes. And we can do a little bit of doodles of that. And I think we can definitely make some tiny dots where the middle of that hortensia is. I don't know in English, hortensia. I don't know in English the name. I knew it, but I forgot. Anyway, This is gorgeousness and I love it. Okay, I do think we may have a little bit of even more doodles around, like here. Even more? Why not? Oh, come on. Come back to me. There we go. So 5 supplied collage. New series happened to be by accident. And I just think it's awesome. Do you really think it's awesome too? You could let me know in the collage down below, I wanted to say, but no, in the comments down below. I really hope you will craft with me. I hope you will try it, because I think, as I said, too much supplies is stopping you from crafting, from being creative. So just gather a few and just go for it and just start and just do it. Do it for me. No, of course do it for yourself, but you can share it with me, you can share it with others, and we can all see it in the cafe, in the Maremi's Creative Cafe on Facebook. So please do so. Now, how about a title-ish somewhere? If I can grab some book with the titles and stickers. No, that's not it. Sorry. Okay, we have something. That will do. Darling, you are a work of art. Absolutely. Oops. Absolutely. I think she is, and she can be definitely... It can be definitely here. Oops. No. Let's just put a... You can do anything. I'm gonna put this back up there. Be original, absolutely, like she is. I think super very much original girl. With brave wings she flies. Oh, so very true, so cute, so love that. Now we need, I think, the date 21st of September. Don't know when we're gonna post the video, but at least you know when it's made. 21st of September. Here it is. 21st of September. Wow, no splashes today, I think. The only thing that it's bugging me is maybe not enough of white space, but on the other hand, no, actually, let's leave it, because there are some white spaces. Not everything has to be like... I love it. I think the quirkiness of that collage is fantastic, and maybe on the final look, final touch, we can do a little bit of doodles here, and that's it. I just adore it, adore it, adore it. Okay, that's it, my friends. I'm gonna finish here, wishing you a wonderful time of creating, crafting. I hope you will join me, and I hope you will play this video, maybe have it in front of you and we collage it together. I would love you to try it out. Limit yourself with supplies, and I promise you it will work out. So please mind yourself, my friends. Stay healthy, stay safe, happy. I wish you lots of smiles, and I hope to meet you super very soon at this desk once again for some collage fun. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Did you enjoy this book play? And I hope you did. So I'm gonna wrap up at that. Wishing you a lovely day. I love you, but I do have to go. Till the next time, happy crafting, and I'll chat to you super very soon. I love you. Bye.